Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mikey Report for August 16th, 2010. Glad you can be with us here on the Mikey Report. It is a stormy evening here in Phoenixville, and to be honest, that is our top story. Stormy situations have caused power outages and accident and tree limbs being down this evening in the southeastern part of the Pennsylvania and eastern northern New Jersey area, and we still have thunderstorms happening outside the studio. And we are looking at a 74-degree temperature right now. Heavy thunderstorms. We're going to go into full forecast right now. High of 90 degrees today. We're looking at a low of 70. And more thunderstorm possible. So it will be a stormy night, not a starry night. Alright, tomorrow we're looking at mostly sunny skies. 89 degrees. But Van Gogh could have painted tomorrow night. It's going to be partly cloudy, 67 degrees reported for the low. As we look at the rest of the 10-day forecast, Wednesday the 18th, we're looking at showers, high of 80 degrees, and Thursday the 19th, we're looking at 81 degrees. With showers possible. Friday the 20th, partly cloudy skies, 87 degrees. Saturday the 21st, partly cloudy, 82 degrees. Sunday the 22nd, scattered thunderstorms, 84 degrees. Monday the 23rd, mostly sunny, 83 degrees. And Tuesday the 24th, and Wednesday the 25th, scattered thunderstorms, 83 degrees respectively. And that is for the Phoenixville area and a current special weather statement. Of course, trying to keep you alert of what to expect. Possible quarter-size hail, winds up to 60 miles an hour, Currently up in Mount Cobb, it's under fair skies, 68 degrees. High temp today was 82. Clouds early, clearing late tonight. 56 degrees for the low. Mostly sunny tomorrow. 83 degrees. Partly cloudy tomorrow night. 57. And very high pollen levels, so keep the Zyrtec and the Kleenex handy. Wednesday the 18th, mostly cloudy, 79 degrees, as we have a cool down to Thursday the 19th, isolated thunderstorms possible, 77 degrees, Friday 20th, 81 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Saturday we cool down once again and pretty much stay in the 70s for the next 5 days, Saturday through Wednesday, 21st through the 25th, partly, and Wednesday 25th, I wish my Uncle Jerry a happy birthday. I forget how old he's going to be. I don't think he'd want me sharing that on YouTube. Partly cloudy skies Saturday, 75 degrees. Scattered thunderstorms, 76 degrees on Sunday. Partly cloudy on Monday the 23rd, 76 degrees. First day of classes for Valley Forgers. Showers, 77 degrees. But this is up in Mount Cobb, so they don't have to worry about that. But there might be storms as well. Showers on the 25th, 75 degrees. Another huge thing today was a lot of the huge controversial issues this midterm election year. Well, this election year. About the mosque being built on the World Trade Center Ground Zero, and gay rights. Things have actually turned for good for those who love like strict morals, and that. And going on to the mosque, Democratic Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid of Nevada, who's in a tough battle for his seat, has separated himself from Barack Obama on this issue. And in a statement that was put out by Jim Manley, a spokesman for Reid, First Amendment protects freedom of religion. Senator Reid respects that, but thinks that the mosque should be built someplace else. Manley added, if the Republicans are being sincere, they would help us pass this long overdue bill to help the first responders whose health and livelihoods have been devastated because of their bravery on 9/11, rather than continuing to block this much needed legislation. Instead of worrying, a $7.4 billion measure to provide benefits to emergency workers on the scene of the attacks failed in the House shortly before summer recess, even though it received a majority 255 votes. Dems had suspended the rules to prevent Republicans from offering unrelated amendments, thus requiring a two-thirds majority for passage. So critics have said the location of the mosque is insensitive because the terrorists who struck were Islamic extremists. Plans called for a $100 million Islamic center 2 blocks from where almost 3,000 people perished when hijacked jetliners slammed into the Twin Towers on September 11th. So it definitely is a huge, huge thing. So it's definitely something that I know I'm passionate about the whole. Taliban are pretty much Islamic, were the Islamic extremists, and you're putting an Islamic mosque and saying that you're saying, okay, you can kill us, and you can also worship. Hello? Doesn't that seem a little fishy and a little odd that you put an Islamic mosque where Islamic extremists hit one of the major cities of our country? That makes you think a little bit, and you had to have someone from Nevada, from Vegas, to think of this? That's what happens when you have a president from Illinois, or from wherever he is. He was a senator in Illinois, from Hawaii, and from, Africa. And family from Africa. So, it's all over the place with Obama. And he's all over the place with his legislation. But here is some good news. If you're anti-homosexual, I know some of you who might watch my channel might be pro-gay, but for the Prop 8 for the same-sex marriages, but hold the phone, because the 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals has put on hold the same-sex marriages that were supposed to go off on Wednesday. That is good news. So it halts the gay marriage pending the appeal. The ruling trumps the lower court order that would have allowed same-sex marriages. That was breaking news. According to the AP, Federal Appeals Court put same-sex weddings in California on hold indefinitely Monday when it considers the constitutionality of the state's gay marriage ban. Decision issued by a 3-judge panel of the Circuit Court trumped that lower court judge's order that will allow county clerks to begin issuing marriage licenses Wednesday to the same-sex couples. So, That's a plus for conservatives. Also, another plus, Target pulls the olive branch to the gay rights group. They declined to give matching money after uproar over political contribution. Target Corporation said Monday it won't give money to gay-friendly causes to quiet the uproar over a $150,000 donation that helps support a Minnesota governor candidate who opposes gay marriage. Discount retailing giant said it was best to wait given the controversy stirred by its donation, which prompted Facebook calls for a boycott and scattered protests outside stores. An anti-boycott site also popped up on Facebook from conservatives supporting Target. So, me myself, I haven't joined those Facebook groups. Well, that Facebook group supporting Target, but I do say Target has put a step forward. Now I just want them to support our. Apparently, Target doesn't support our veterans. So, yeah. Target, support the veterans, support the Salvation Army, support the right things in life. And with upholding this standard by, you may have extended the olive branch, but you pulled it away, that's a good sign. Especially with the gay rights group. Now, extend that olive branch to the veterans, because, you see, the veterans need it. The veterans have done so much for us. I mean, they've guarded our country for years, and I mean years upon years upon years. My grandfather was a World War II vet. God rest his soul. He didn't die of war injuries, but he died of Parkinson's back in 1973. And I wish he was still around, so that way he knows a lot of what I do. And I mean, he'd be pretty proud, I think, of what I do. I mean, he might not approve of some of my organizational skills, but I think he'd be proud nonetheless of everything that I do. Because I am me. But enough about a family story. Stocks ended up on a pretty much unchanged. Dow was down a little bit. As the exact numbers are as follows: Dow was only down a point to 10,302. Nasdaq up 8 and change, 2181 and 87, 2182 pretty much. And the S&P 500 up 1,300 of a point, to. And so not really much change in that. 10,079 closing out today. For weather and news whenever you want it, go on to weather.com or msnbc.com, and for sports, espn.com. And speaking of sports, we had some crazy sports action going on. NFL, Giants, Jets opened up their new $1.6 billion stadium, and what happened was Manning ended up having a gash in his forehead, needing stitches, and so that ended up putting him in out of the game in the second quarter. Giants, I believe, came out on top on this one. Yes, they did, 31-16. Bengals beat the Broncos 33-24 yesterday, and the Niners beat the Colts 37-17. In baseball action, Yankees lost to the Tigers. Late inning rally just didn't cut it. The Jeter grounded into a double play. K-Rod is on the out for the season with a torn ligament in his thumb. For the most part, that's everything. Tampa beat Rangers 6-4, so that the AL East race is even tighter. That's it for the Mikey Report. I am Mikey Edwards saying good night.